There's some things that just seem very obvious about power dynamics in a room. People may think of, like, when we talk about identities and marginalized identities, dominant identities, that people think, oh, if we talk quite frankly, that, you know, most organizations are run by white men, and they're thinking those are the ones that are making the decisions. And in any time when people are coming together, that's what's going to have the most impact. But I think for us at Nova, what I really love is really understanding our own individual and identities and just how they show up in the workplace. So something that we've talked about, for example, Taylor and I identifying as both as Black women, but we also have very different identities. For myself, growing up in Southern Africa, having a very different, you know, not only family dynamic, but just the way that I was raised, being obviously in a whole other continent, Taylor being, you know, American. And sometimes when people look at us, they may think that, you know, we would react to things a certain ways, but we've had to have conversations where some things land on Taylor very differently than they land on me. And there's some things that I may not be aware of and vice versa, but being able to have those conversations, because there's so many nuances with our identities that are important to acknowledge and understand, you know, where sometimes you're more dominant than somebody else, despite the perceived, you know, what people would take as the perceived identity. So I really love, like, diving into those two